Hello everybody, I'm Lucas and welcome back to my channel. Today we are all about Zelda. You heard me, Zelda. You probably clicked on the video because of it. Right. In anticipation for Tears of the Kingdom being released, I am going to be streaming. I'm going to try to every day until it comes out. In these streams, I'm going to be reacting to all things Zelda while playing Breath of the Wild to gather materials, two birds, one stone, that sort of thing. So I want you guys to suggest things in the comments, in the chat, if you're on with me on Twitch. Honestly, it just means a lot of support. So, but if you want to support me more, head over to my Patreon. All proceeds from there go to help improve this channel, and also help me decide what you guys want to see more. Another one. Last one was Zelda themed. Okay, so the goose game but with cats. Oh, scary. There's so many Switch. Should have seen that coming in last time.
And as always, thank you for watching.
Alright, next thing I was able to find is Link Meets Link, the Zelda multiverse. Oh dear.
Don't play with that, Link. It's the Ocarina of Time. It's a magical and sacred instrument.
Relax. It's not like the world is going to end because I play a silly song.
Yeah, of course that would do something.
Day 2.
Says a second, takes forever.
6 hours later.
Time is strange, isn't it?
Ah! Take it off me! Take it off me!
Oh, look, the ugly little beast came with us.
Ah!
And also the dog.
Bobby! I like the music. Quite fun.
I know where we have to go. Play Darude Sandstorm.
But before I let you go, I have two more things I want to let you know. Number one, never, ever, ever give up. And number two, journey on. Peace.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but
Hooray! Hooray! That was great, Squidward. All those wrong notes you played made it sound more original.
What? I didn't play any wrong notes.
Yeah, see, you're playing it like this. When ordinarily it goes like this. I'm partial to doing it in the key of A minor myself.
Favorite version.
And now you know the rest of the backstory. Good day.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now, back to our show.
Hello everybody, I'm Lucas and welcome back to my channel, and we are continuing our Zelda themed stream. And you can watch this live on Twitch, or if you're watching this on YouTube, hello! We're going to be continuing these streams all the way till Tears of the Kingdom. In the background, I am playing Breath of the Wild on my Switch to get more materials and get me prepared for facing Ganon, to be like the final intro into Tears of the Kingdom. But I'm honestly just doing a lot of reactions here and there. Let's just get into it. What happened?
I was young and I loved the legend of Zelda. Any game with that name was already sold. They made more and I played them all. I just couldn't get enough. But now I'm grown and I fear maybe something might be off. I turn the dark to light, but it almost feels like nothing changed at all. I traveled back in time, and it almost feels like I've seen this before. Another hole to leave us after rocks and moblins, another by the numbers entry in the legend. Formulas at the cost of experimentation that become more redundant with each iteration. I should be exploring a world full of brand new things to see. Not a game I had to pay for twice just to play it in HD. I brought the wind to life, but the colors fade, the story still feels dull. I journeyed through twilight, and the princess was the same one as before. They keep it all the same and claim that it's a classic, but I cannot complain, at least they changed the graphics. Is dangerous.
Let me know in the comments, what was your first Zelda game? For me, it was Ocarina of Time by grandparents, the N64.
To go alone, take this. After 30 years of this, I'd get down on my knees and beg for a final fight against a boss that is not a giant pig. I fell out of the sky, and it almost feels like I found something more, but in between the lines, it's the same game I played 20 years ago. Oh, how am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna liberate another princess till the end of time? I'll be waiting for this series to evolve.
This is very nostalgic for me. It came to mind because I mentioned one of my first games that I played was Ocarina.
Why is this game so damn adored?
Yes, I've seen it before.
Everyone says it's so much fun. 12 hours in, I quit. Yeah, I'm done. I like Zelda more before the 64.
Hashtag Ocarina of
Stop before you say something you might regret.
Hello, Dave.
I can't help it.
Don't diss Ocarina
On the internet.
Or what?
Think what frightening fanboys you provoke. They don't know you're otherwise a decent bloke. Oh no.
Ocarina Minions.
Look, Dave, this is my opinion.
After 12 hours, your opinion is conjecture.
Do I sense a rambling
Lecture. Yes!
Hyrule was grander in our minds than a flat 2D plane. We long for a game to expand that old land that we love. Secrets and treasure we can find in the corners and caves that we couldn't see back when we squinted down from above. Run round wild and free, dive into the sea, climb a tree and generally explore the flipping country.
Yeah, maybe.
If I were 6.
No, let me stop you there. Maybe don't be a prick.
Whoa. Let me clear the air. Let's be calm and adult. I'm just not in the cult.
Don't play through the night, you'll see the light. It's wonderful, so beautiful.
If your little song's off, I get that, but you might see my viewpoint if I could read.
Why don't you feel the love that this game inspires in thousands of lives round the world?
Here's what I'm getting at. The crappy textures make it all look so gross and flat. And why did those two guys run around like that? And also there's this owl who will not shut up.
Not one for reading, then.
This makes my eyeball sore. 3D was done so well in Mario 64. Although it was released 2 whole years before. This clunky piece of crap you worship so much.
But it is loved by all.
Delusional.
And it is wonderful.
I just don't feel
You're
the magic.
all alone in
It
this
feels like
cause
everyone's on board except for me, douchebag. They took my high road.
Yeah, and made it
And made it
real.
look like stone.
Oh, what is
I
your
don't know
deal?
why it gives you such a boner. Cha-cha-cha. And you know what I hate?
Well, you know what I love?
Aiming shots.
Breaking pots, just connect the dots in your brainy bank. You say yang.
Navi's voice.
Much more choice.
But I don't rejoice when my choices suck. You limey fuck. Menu screen.
Magic beans.
Which are dumb.
No, they're not. Zombie scream.
Haunt my dreams.
But it's fun.
It's not fun.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Is too.
You're dumb.
Screw you.
Blow me.
No, thanks.
Damn it, shut up.
Shut
up. You're the worst kind of fanboy.
You're the missing link to the past.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Wazzock!
Asshole.
Why don't you come and say that to my face?
Oh, baby, I will.
Well, why don't you?
Where are you going? Oh.
And out of your left-hand window, the ocean.
dance.
Oh, don't be shy.
You wanna dance?
Well, so do I. Now here's your chance to tell me why.
You love this game.
Tell me.
Well, where to start and what's the goal? It's games as art that touch the soul. You have no heart, so how can you speak of love?
That's bullcrap.
And you know it.
Ocarina was a tragedy.
The textures cause depressive personality.
This is how
Cause they're
the future
literally
of
sad to
games
see. They
To
took
live
that
inside
game I
that
loved so
world
much
and
and
explore
twisted
the
it
land
into
so it can
beast.
be the
Made it
hero.
look all new
That's
and
what's
strange.
real
If there's one thing I hate, it's change. This
This is
overrated
just
chore
nostalgia
with
now.
all its
You just
fanboy
want the proper
trolls.
age.
What's
Nintendo
worse?
power
It's spawned a million lame adventure clones. This is your nostalgia now. If you show it to a child today, they'll ask you for a link to the past. It's much more fun today. If you don't disavow this, your sacredest vow, I don't care, 'cause this is now. Man, this was an unnecessarily elaborate argument.
You could say that, yes. But then you could have said a lot if I'd have just listened.
I can't believe we even fought over this. I mean, we're both Zelda fans, right?
Totally! Even if it is in slightly different ways.
I mean, who says all the games you love have to hold up well?
Yeah, and why should you like anything that happened after you turned 9?
Right. And it's fine if you love things because everybody else does.
Indeed, and far be it from me to tell you exactly where you can shove.
Stop before you say
Something you might regret.
why are we always fighting on the internet? Fandom starts with love. There's no need to shove. Surely we can disagree and still both be fans of stuff. We're here for fun and games. Let friendship quench those flame wars. So you're even though you're wrong, I know we'll still be friends. Whatever you think about Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time. Who's great?
I guess the video's just like that. Okay. Next up is a series I probably will do next time, but for now, let's do episode 1 of Creatures of Hyrule.
So, you finally arrived and aw, look how cute you are. Look at that little dance. What are you doing, little guy? What are you... No. No! No!
I've never played this game at all.
Cadence of Hyrule: Crypt of the Necrodancer featuring The Legend of Zelda is a spin-off sequel to Crypt of the Necrodancer featuring The Legend of Zelda. If you never played the original Crypt of the Necrodancer, you're dumb. Go play it now. But if you have, you'll know it was a rhythm roguelike. All actions are done to the beat of the music, both by you and your enemies. The original was much more of a generic roguelike title in the sense that you just keep going deeper and deeper in dungeons with different colored tiles and enemies, with a few environmental hazards and tougher foes as you progress. Cadence of Hyrule expands on that by having an overworld. In regular Zelda fashion, you need to acquire 4 MacGuffins in order to break into an overtaken Hyrule castle and bop the baddie of the week, only for them to get shafted by G-Money himself. You are still a slave to the rhythm as you progress through the overworld, but clearing all enemies on a screen will shatter your shackles and allow free movement. It will also award you diamonds, which can net you permanent upgrades in true roguelike fashion. You can acquire multiple types of items. Torches provide light and can ignite certain objects, boots have a variety of effects, generally in relation to the environmental hazards, and rings tend to give you a buff in some sort of stat. Your weapons can be upgraded, and most that you get are permanent outside of the glass variety, which are insanely powerful, but of course shatter on one hit. There are multiple characters and everyone has abilities too, but Zelda is the best because that reflect is too busted. There's staples of the Zelda series like bombs, power gloves, bow, hook shots, and all those goodies, even heart pieces. Every story mode playthrough is randomized, making repeat playthroughs and speedruns interesting every time. Hyrule Castle tends to remain in the middle, but all the other locations can vary. The overworld has multiple secrets and unlockables, making it fun to beat each screen. Dungeons do not require items to beat, but each one has a developer intended way of skipping the first segment. Generally, you need to clear one floor, acquire a Zelda item, and beat another floor in order to get the boss key. The dungeons themselves are dark and filled with enemies. Each floor will contain a shop that can have decent items, one ambush room where a horde of enemies will lock you in and defeating them nets you a key, and the mini-boss room which requires the key and will let you exit after defeating the big bad. These, however, don't tend to vary too much in terms of layout, which is probably my only gripe with the game. At the end of the dungeon, you'll get a boss fight, and every one of them has a theme that slaps, but Glockenspiel is the best. The game isn't limited to story mode either. There are a few character-specific modes, a dungeon crawler that makes the game more akin to the regular Necrodancer, and multiple challenge modes. Maybe while you've been watching, you've been thinking, but Scott, I've got 2 left feet and 5 right hands, plus this third eye which whispers dark secrets to me while I try and slumber. There is no way I can feel the rhythm of the music getting stronger. Well, don't you worry, you little freak of nature, because there is a fixed beat mode, where the beats will still be blasting, but everything is tied to you. Yep. They will not move until you do. This can cause some issues, since in the regular game, you can always wait a beat or something for an enemy to move towards you. The game remains stationary until you act, and when you do, so does everything else. This is a good method of practicing the game's mechanics, getting a feel for how to combat enemies, use items, and whatnot. It's still a blast to play in this mode, but obviously it can't compare to beating down baddies to a bop and beat. This game is incredibly charming. All of the sprite work is phenomenal, the little details will make you smile, and obviously the soundtrack will have you tapping toes. If you like rhythm games, give it a go. If you like roguelikes, try it out. There aren't many other games quite like this that I can think of. I hope too that Nintendo allows more collabs and spin-offs like this. I know I'd love a Mario-themed Necrodancer too, so Luigi can show off his moves.
And we're back.
Chase put a sign on your house already.
What does it say?
It says Fet Tet.
All right. Works for me.
Welcome back. As you may have noticed, I made myself, whoops,
pretty comfortable here.
Oh? Who? Oh. You're that wriggling worm I saw at the sanctuary.
That's me.
I don't have time to coddle would-be heroes. But since you insist, I will oblige.
I'm gonna whip this dude.
What was that?
Yeah.
You forced my hand. I must brush you aside. What a sad drab painting you make. You can rot there for all I can.
Whatever, dude. Just remember who made you come. I can't believe how that quake shook everything. I hope my cuckoos aren't too stressed by all this.
I'll stress your cuckoos.
Oh, don't forget to eat a good breakfast. Cuckoo eggs are the best way to start the day. Ugh, whatever. I'll be in your backyard digging up your shit and breaking your pottery. What's that I hear?
It just guy floats in. Hey.
You got a heart container. The kingdom is forever. This pendant is now yours. Take it.
Put it around your neck, pocket. I don't care.
Keep your mind sharp, kiddo.
All right. Do you need anything?
I like the actual.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at you.
Jesus Christ!
Look at all these fucking hoes. Yeah, God, thank you for all that.
Come on in, okay? Give you a proper Australian rogering. It's not in the treasure chest.
Don't open that! Ah, shit! Demons all fly out.
Well, I hope you're proud of yourself.
You just unleashed hell on earth.
All right then.
Oh shit! Sahasar.
Oh, there you are.
Hear me, loafers.
Good.
You have done well, my young hero.
Thank you.
You have proven yourself worthy of the Master Sword. Now go. I mean, go now. Claim what is rightfully yours. One smart fellow.
He smelled fun. Damn it.
You just double tap the thing.
Oh, on the with my giant thumbs?
Yeah. Oh, Irene's gone.
Hey, Broom.
The fuck?
So,
What the hell?
Where's Irene? The Broom's like, I don't know. I definitely didn't fucking chuck her off of me while I was flying up this mountain. I mean...
Do it.
What am I meant to do here?
Just hit A.
Here?
The A that says pull out.
Here I am.
Tonight. I'll pull out the Master Sword.
Oh.
Tonight.
Press A to pull out. If only it were that easy.
But a little explanation to have heavily nearly over, princess. It really was quite a spree. Spree. I already got all 7 sagas. What do you plan to do with all them?
I don't know.
Oh, you're gonna make a spectacular painting, my dear.
Can we do that again? My nose looks weird.
Yeah, it got me in a weird angle. Dare I say, it's my best work ever.
Oh,
Who am
snap.
I even talking to at this point? I don't know. Loafus is in the room. Speaking of which, Loafus, great job standing there and doing something about that. All right, I've kicked your ass enough.
I'm bored.
I spit up blood and teeth when I'm super bored.
Yeah.
Boy, that Master Sword did a lot for me.
Whoa!
Oh shit.
Damn!
Slow, dramatic turnaround.
Hey.
Oh, hold on. I had burritos. Oh, hero of Hyrule. I can hold the beast at bay for only so long. It should prove enough time to bid you a most sorrowful welcome to my kingdom.
Are you drunk?
Welcome to Lorule.
Meanwhile, I'm totally unconscious. I am not absorbing any of this.
Hey, are you? Just like kicks him.
He like gives like a little twitch, like some blood drips out of his mouth.
You wouldn't happen to be looking for some kind of painting, would you? I knew it. Well, I may have accidentally learned when the boss hit it. Maybe. Say, we can help each other out here.
Okay.
If you could get me out of here, then maybe I can help you find what you're looking for. Maybe.
Too many maybes.
So get going. I don't want to spend any more time than I have to down here. No maybes about that one.
Oh, all right. Jeez. There we go.
Money, 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 money.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, stay back. I'll handle this. Are the Koroks the little leaf guys? Yeah.
They have little jingles inside.
There's the green fairy.
It was to your wounds. Oh, okay, fine. Straight to business.
Sorry, I was just already full of life.
Jeez, no foreplay, huh?
What a tool.
Oh, lovely Zelda. What's it like to be blonde? Once upon a time, Lorule was such a place Once, but no longer. Now it's not your place.
We're approaching 36 years of The Legend of Zelda by now. That's a lot of time and a lot of games. If you've followed my channel at all, you'll know how much I like pointing out the intricacies in these games. No matter how many times you play them, there are still little things that can surprise you. So, like I've done before, let's run through some relatively obscure Zelda facts that you might not know. What colour is Saria's fairy in Ocarina of Time? Navi is blue, healing fairies are a reddish pink, but what colour is Saria's? Green? Yellow? Red? Purple? The answer is all of the above. The colour of Saria's fairy, along with the fairy companions of all of the other Kokiri, is random. Every time you load up the game, or even every time you leave and re-enter the area, the fairies belonging to the Kokiri are given one of a few randomly selected colours, which is a weird detail you probably wouldn't notice unless you were looking for it. Saria got her name from Saria Town in Adventure of Link, just like the rest of Ocarina of Time sages. In the Japanese version of this game, the graveyard just outside of Saria Town features a grave Link can read. It says, "The hero Loto rests here." Loto is the Japanese name for Erdrick, a hero from Square Enix's Dragon Quest series. Square Enix later responded with Final Fantasy, in which a grave reads, "Here lies Link." Impa, the Sage of Shadow, opened up Kakariko Village during the Hyrulean Civil War, accepting Hylian refugees into the previously Sheikah settlement. Her house is the largest in the village, the one with the cow in the corner next to a piece of heart. In the original game, the design of the interior of the house is pretty simple, but the 3DS remaster adds some interesting new details, including little sketches of various activities throughout Link's adventure, like the hover boots, catching fairies, using the megaton hammer, throwing a bomb into the Goron vase, the tree to hookshot onto outside the forest temple, and using the mirror shield, among others. These drawings are found here right from the very beginning of the game, so I like to think Impa used the Sheikah's famous foresight to see the future of Link's quest, then only used this information to draw little cartoons. Ironically, for a game featuring the descendants of Tetra, Spirit's Tracks actually features an interesting anti-piracy measure. The game begins with Link in Aboda Village, who must make his way to the castle for his graduation ceremony. This is done via train. Alfonso lets you navigate your way to Hyrule Castle along the tracks, using the various controls on the touchscreen to do so. However, if the copy of Spirit Tracks is pirated, getting into the train is as far as Link is going to get. Instead of having the controls available on the bottom screen, you're given nothing. No way to control the train at all. Players who owned pirated copies of the game would just end up sat idly on the tracks, slowly being beaten to death by angry pigs. Telma is the owner of the bar that shelters the Resistance, a group dedicated to saving Hyrule from the Twilight. She owns a cat, Louise, who lives in and around the pub, famous for knowing all of the goings-on in Castletown. Louise helps Link, in his wolf form, a couple of times throughout the game, such as directing him to the sewers. But it seems that some point during development, Louise was planned to have a much larger role in the game's story. Concept artwork exists showing Louise on the shoulders of Darbus, the Goron chief who's transformed into a monster by the fused shadow. These two characters never interact in the final game, and it's a really strange pairing that I'd have loved to see play out in the story. Just like the Lionel...
Now I can see that. I mean, it was Darbus who helped uncover the hidden town, so maybe he was supposed to stay there and be a protector, and then the cat would be on his shoulder there, who knows.
Breath of the Wild's Hinox are classic Zelda enemies that have been reimagined as titanic monsters. Hinox first appeared in A Link to the Past as cyclopean beasts that pelt Link with bombs. They're incredibly tough and deal massive damage, but a single hit from one of Link's bombs will defeat them. This connection with bombs is apparent with every iteration of the enemy throughout the series, Except, it seems, Breath of the Wilds, where the Hinox is essentially a giant bokoblin that attacks mainly by using its immediate environment. This is true for the blue and the red Hinoxes, but not the black ones. Blue and red Hinoxes will occasionally rip a boulder from the ground and throw it at Link, but the black ones will instead pull up bomb barrels to throw, a callback to their more explosive history. If you've played Breath of the Wild, then this sound effect will be familiar to you. It's the little jingle that plays when Link collects a new minor item, a sequence of 7 notes. Well, it's the very same set of notes that plays when Link obtains a new mask in Majora's Mask, which I mentioned in a previous Zelda Secrets video was the same tune as the item get sound effect from Adventure of Link. But this isn't all. This sound effect plays in 3 other games in the series, as far as I'm aware. It's used as the small item get theme in Ocarina of Time, as well as the rupee jingle, and is also used for rupees in Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword. So the item jingle in Breath of the Wild actually has a lot of history. It's been used for various things all throughout the series since its first appearance in Adventure of Link. Let me know in the comments if there are any examples of it I missed. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like or subscribe if you haven't already for more Zelda content. Cheers guys, and I'll see you next time.
No, I crashed. Okay. Already I like it. Okay, that was cheating. I think I can already see what the end result's going to be, though. Yeah, I saw it breaking. For display use only. Okay. I saw it breaking. I kind of expected Zelda to pull out the wizard thing, try to use it, try to use it, and then realize that it doesn't work. Alright, let's see what's next.
So this is the ocean, huh? That's a lot of water.
In an alternate timeline, you and I both perished at the bottom of the ocean with the kingdom of Hyrule.
Fun.
Okay, that was real short.
This day, many years ago, I lost my dear husband, Link.
Zelda, quit telling people I'm dead.
Sometimes I can still hear his voice. If only Link was here.
Right here, woman. Why must you torment me like this?
Because you're so cute.
Let's try something a little bit longer than 7 seconds.
Start.
Yeah, my name is Link, man. I'm more well known than Lil Wayne. Oh, you thought my name was Zelda? That's a girl's name. I saved the world like 15 times and saved the princess from demise, and I do it all alone with no help and no advice.
Now so often he runs up to my castle, to my room, and begs to get locked in. Yeah, she's thinking your little decking nuts and your curly fairy face. L-I-N-K, more like L-I-N-K.
And you should have been aborted, just like the Jersey Shore. It's a damn lie you told about Zelda, cause she loves my master sword. It's a shame your whole life's in a waste, trying to rule Hyrule. Cause today will be the day known as the day you got screwed.
Into the cave, tights every day, don't give a damn what you say. Got bigger balls than even evil Knievel, and he ain't gon' stop till the world is free of evil.
I liked it a lot. There were some, I think, single frame problems, but otherwise, anime was good. On to the next one.
This is gonna be as good as the Mario Brothers movie.
Shut up!
A world in peril. A princess kidnapped. A darkness rises. And a hero finds his true calling.
Suddenly, I had this overwhelming urge to leave the comfort of this home, venture into that creepy forest, and probably die trying to save the world.
But you're only 12!
Let me do what I want, Mom!
Netflix presents a totally original epic tale from the Zelda universe that takes no inspiration from Game of Thrones. Okay, maybe we took a little inspiration. Witness a hero discover his true strength.
It's so light and easy to use!
He'll arm himself.
The shield is gonna cost you 200 rupees.
My wallet can only hold 100 rupees at a time!
Battle terrifying beasts.
I made a terrible mistake!
And fish. Okay, that part is boring, but don't worry, because we're gonna smash some pots.
Oh man, that was so dope. When like Link's won the thing, and it was all like.
But don't worry, it won't just be action, because romantic encounters await.
I've always loved you, Saria.
But I'm your sister.
What?
What? Game of Thrones made incest totally hot. Starring Chris Hemsworth, less muscular and less successful second cousin, Anna Kendrick, because we kind of have her nudes as blackmail, and Neil deGrasse Tyson, after being exposed to gamma radiation, as Ganondorf.
Where are all the black people at?
Get ready for epic action, epic romance, and the most epic battle of all time.
Hey, look, Zelda's naked.
Really?
Link, are you okay?
Zelda, your boyfriend is so dumb.
He's not my boyfriend. He's my brother.
Oh, come on! Ew! You wanted to see your sister naked? That's f***ed up.
Why does everyone have to be my sister?
Netflix presents The Legend of Zelda. Has been canceled for too much incest. I mean, a little would have been totally cool, but you guys pushed it way too far.
You're my sister.
No witnesses.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed to us, click that subscribe button right on the screen.
Dawn of the first day. Dun dun dun.
Previously on Game of Hyrule.
We caught the pottery vandal.
Many have reported this criminal breaking and entering, stealing rupees, defiling the graves of our people, and performing unauthorized landscaping.
I'm innocent, please.
I advise you to make a violent example of this Kokiri, to reassure those who fear for their homes and signage.
Take him to the water dungeon.
No! No! No, please! No! Not the water dungeon, please! No! I can't swim! Please!
Are you sure of what you saw?
They were Redeads. The legends are true. We have to warn everyone.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. The woods are dark and full of terror. Press A if you want me to repeat that.
What?
I will not marry a filthy Guruja.
Enough, princess! Taking Ganondorf's hand would put an end to the war. Now, my girl, this peace is what all true warriors strive for.
I am to wed Ganondorf.
Okay.
He wants to unite the golden power of the Triforce and consume the world in darkness. Link.
We didn't need to say this,
You
folks.
must
Wedding.
kill him.
The shadow is ready, Lord Ganondorf. Are you completely committed to its use?
Hey, tell me again how to play Rupee Land.
Well, my liege, do you like your...
Kulu Limpa.
Master, the batteries in your Wiimote are nearly depleted.
Huh?
What?
Oh, you've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?
Now buy something, will ya?
A little fairy told me you are after bombs. They can be hard to come by for less than a gold rupee. You bear a perfect resemblance to the assassin. Of course, it could be a secret to everybody for a price.
The wound has pierced his heart container. I'm sorry.
It was...
My lord, keep your strength.
My boy.
Drink your Lonmar milk.
The power of the Gerudo is yours, princess. Pales in comparison to your beauty. May it save your father.
Wait. Oh.
Now, if one of you didn't kill the king, then...
What?
Then it stands that all of you did.
No.
What are you doing? You done it?
No!
Stop. Please stop.
What are you doing?
No! Stop!
You look at me as if I were to steal you away.
I do not feel safe in this castle anymore.
Yes. We've heard of these cookies.
Look out!
My heart of hearts. Consume this and grow stronger.
Mega steak man.
Okay. I'm gonna have to cut that. Okay. No. No.
You have shown unflinching bravery and skill in the face of darkness and adversity. And have proven yourself worthy of the blessings of the goddess Hylia. The sacred blade is forever bound to the soul of the hero. We pray for your protection, and we hope that the two of you will grow stronger together as one. This is the ruin the calamity will bring upon all of Hyrule. If we allow this to pass, I fear all hope will be lost.
About this pathetic knight in your service. Are you sure he's got what it takes?
Even everything we've done up until now likely won't be enough.
If I don't succeed at sealing the calamity, never. This will not come to pass. Threshold of the unimaginable. Despite that, we must not give in to defeat. We must not despair. We must stand and fight.
Very well synced, indeed. Alright, let's see if we can find something else.
So today I wanted to take a closer look at one specific character within The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Now this game is filled with many interesting characters from start to finish. Each one of them has their very own unique quirks and personalities. But let's go back to the very beginning, where we come across the very first companion that stuck with Link all the way across his entire adventure. And yes, I'm talking about none other than Navi the Fairy. And I'm pretty sure I pronounced that correctly, Navi, right? Cause I went most of my gaming life calling her Navy. Anyways, Navi is one of the most controversial characters within the Zelda franchise. And not in the sense that many players at the time did sort of found her annoying. I mean, I really didn't find it all that annoying, but even so, she got to witness the story of the hero of time firsthand. I mean, she got to watch the legend play out right in front of her, making her a really important character within the Zelda franchise. So why is she such a controversial character, you may ask? Well, let me explain. You see, once Link is successfully saved Hyrule from the clutches of darkness that were brought upon by the Gerudo King Ganondorf himself, Link is then returned to the Altar of Time by Princess Zelda, and here he is sent back in time to the events before he pulled out the Master Sword. But what we weren't expecting though was that our friend Navi was going to say her final goodbye to our hero here. And you see, this is the part where the controversy hits, and by that I mean every single Zelda fan in existence, including myself. Now the thing is, no one really knows where Navi took off to. It was such a sudden goodbye that Navi never mentioned that she was going to be departing or leaving our hero behind. And leaving the fans behind with a number of unanswered questions. Questions like, where did she go, and why did she leave, and etc. It was such a random event that most fans were not expecting after beating the game. But as more Zelda games continue to release, one after another, we've heard legends of the previous hero of time and his trusty companion Navi. But those legends never explain on Navi's departure. Surely Navi should still exist somewhere, right? If we take a look at the fairy hierarchy within The Legend of Zelda, fairies are able to grow between different stages of life. There are normal fairies, healing fairies, guardian fairies, and of course we have the high level ones, such as great fairies and even the Queen of Fairies herself. There are also others known as spirits and sprites, but that's a lot more info we need just for this video. So I just wanted to give you guys an idea on how the whole fairy lineage thing works out. So anyways, do you guys know in which category Navi falls into? Well, it should be quite obvious. Navi falls into the guardian type of fairy. Well, now that I'm on the subject, every single fairy found within the Kokiri forest is also considered guardians as well. These are distributed by the Great Deku Tree himself to keep watch over the Kokiri children, so they're technically fulfilling their role as guardians. So with knowing all of this, just what kinds of plans were made for Navi? We know that Link was not a Kokiri but a Hylian child, the game does make it sound within its narrative that the Kokiri are only able to find a fairy partner, which is the reason why Link has gone so long without one. But as it turns out, that wasn't the case at all. As we all know, the Great Deku Tree already had other plans for Link and a specific fairy named Navi. So in the intro of the game, the Great Deku Tree has already set things into motion, because like we all knew, his time was starting to run short, thanks to the curse that the Gerudo King Gandorf has placed on him. Now, the Great Deku Tree knew just how important Link was for the future of Hyrule, and tasked Navi to stay by his side to help him reach those goals. But now what happens once Link is done saving Hyrule? Was there any reason for Navi to stay by Link's side? Is that the reason why she suddenly left? Well, I personally think Navi was perhaps tasked to do something else. Or maybe she was already ready to evolve into her next stage of her fairy life. She was a guardian fairy after all, and she succeeded in what the Great Deku Tree asked her to do. So does this mean that Navi was now ready to become a great fairy? Okay, so I went on a whole rant about Navi's backstory a bit, but let's try to get to the point of this theory already. So we know that Navi departed within the Temple of Time. She flew upwards towards the glass window that is seen on top of the temple itself. But that wouldn't make any sense. Why would she fly into the window? There really isn't anything there. Or so we first thought. She could have flown anywhere in Hyrule if she wanted to, but where exactly still remains a mystery. Anyways, I'm gonna switch over to another game so this theory can make more sense. But we're gonna switch over to Twilight Princess. Now in this game, the Temple of Time makes another appearance once again. Though this time around, it's actually considered an actual dungeon, where our hero of the Twilight has to venture through it. And we've never seen the Temple of Time ever look like this in any Zelda game before, which kinda makes me believe that there is more to the Temple of Time than just that building itself. There must be some sort of portal here within the Temple of Time that seems to connect to different areas, or maybe different points in time. Anyways, our hero of the Twilight ventures through this temple and he finally makes his way to a familiar corridor. And as you can see, this place is the same altar room where the hero of time once stood, with the same pedestal he used to travel between time, but this time around, our hero of the Twilight uses the Master Sword with a different function, as when he places the Master Sword back to its pedestal, a hidden set of stairs can be seen materializing and showing us a hidden pathway. Now these stairs lead towards a hidden pathway that was hidden behind the decorative glass. This leads to another portion of the Temple of Time. Now before I can go even further, I want to point out that this hidden pathway is actually the very same place where Navi departed into. And remember how I said that there's more to the Temple of Time? Maybe she traveled further within the temple itself. Or maybe it was a portal to a different time period. And from what we just witnessed Twilight Link do, it's safe to assume that maybe Navi ventured in further and remained within the Temple of Time. So what if Navi remained inside the temple after all this time? And if that's the case, we would for sure heard some sort of mention of her within Twilight Princess. And yet, so we don't get the slightest clue as to where she is. Which is quite strange because the hero of time himself is actually present here in Twilight Princess, though he is known as the hero's shade. So we know what became of the hero of time, and yet nothing about Navi? Well, what if I said that maybe we did meet Navi in Twilight Princess, and we were just unaware that it was her the entire time we came into contact with her? Because you see, I think Navi would have been a great fairy around this time now. I don't think she's no longer a guardian fairy, that's for sure, and if you think about it, there is only one great fairy present within the overworld of Twilight Princess. And yes, I'm talking about none other than the great fairy that is located within the Cave of Ordeals. And I think this great fairy might be none other than Navi herself, because it kinda makes sense that Navi would end up here after the events of Ocarina of Time, since her role as a guardian fairy was already over. She now had to take on her new role as a great fairy in order to help out the heroes to come. And once you're able to clear the entire Cave of Ordeals, she will gift you a great fairy tears. Now she also mentions that you can get into contact with her within any of the fairy springs located all across Hyrule. And upon visiting any of these springs, her presence can be seen hovering over these springs as well. Considering how she is the only great fairy found there, of course, I wonder if she was the basis for the many more great fairies to come. Now when you run out of fairy tears, you can return back to any of these lakes and get a refill from the great fairy herself. But in doing so, she will actually transport you back into the Cave of Ordeals, where she will gift you an endless supply of fairy tears, which I guess comes in handy. So anyways, do you guys think that this topless of a beauty of a fairy is actually Navi from Ocarina of Time? Make sure to let me know in the comments. Now these fairy springs have survived the test of time, considering how we can still find them in Breath of the Wild. Now this time around, each of them has their very own great fairy looking over it. Even though they aren't at full power, thanks to the diminishing effect of the calamity that took place prior 100 years ago, it left them in a pretty weakened state, though it doesn't take our hero of the wilds too long to restore them to their full power. Now there is only one small detail worth mentioning in Breath of the Wild regarding any connection to Navi, and that is that there are 3 lakes that are found within the Dueling Peaks area called the 3 Navi Lakes. Now sure, the pronunciation is quite different, but this is actually how Navi's name is pronounced within the Japanese language. So yes, these are indeed 3 lakes that are named after Navi herself. Though that's pretty much any kind of correlation or connection we're gonna make from this. I mean, this could just be an Easter egg or a callback to Zelda's most memorable characters. Who knows, but it sure is interesting. So what did you guys think about this theory? Do you really think Navi has not become a great fairy? And if so, could she be the great fairy found within the Cave of Ordeals? Well, do make sure to let me know in the comments, and with that, I thank you guys for your time, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Gee, it sure is boring around here.
My boy, this piece is what all true warriors
this will be
strive
my
for.
last video
I just wonder what
of this
Ganon's up
stream,
to.
and I'll see you all tomorrow.
Your Majesty, Ganon and his minions have seized the island of Koridai.
How can we help?
It is written, only Link can defeat Ganon.
Great, I'll grab my stuff.
There is no time. Your sword is enough.
How about a kiss, for luck?
You've got to be kidding.
Squadala, we're off.
Wow, what are all those heads?
These are the faces of
Evil.
You must conquer each.
I guess I'd better get going.
Here is the map. Where do you wish to go?
Lamp oil, rope, bombs. You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies. Sorry, Link. I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little richer.
Help! Ganon froze the fountain. I'm stuck. Here, have some water of life. My, you're thirsty. Oh my goodness!
Biggest crab I ever caught.
It's a Goma.
You're pretty good. Here.
Thanks.
Keep going, boy. You're doing real well. Once you get rid of Ganon, we can get back to fishing.
Dyras came straight from the crater till I boarded the vent. Used a skull for a latch and not one Dyras figured it out.
I am the reader, Ipo. If you bring me the book of Koridai, I will gladly read the secret verse. Listen, such is the power of the Prince of Darkness that he can kill with a single look. Attacks against Ganon will prove fruitless unless Link attacks with the sacred book.
You're not afraid of dragons, are you?
Of course not.
Then get my necklace back from Gliok, okay? Pretty please. How sweet. Mwah. My husband gave me this. He's an abominum now. Here. It's not much, but it'll still carry water.
It's mighty dark with all the evil about. Keep this lantern full. It'll light your way.
Thanks.
Not many left, Link. There's Drulik round the side of Glutgo.
You're doing great, Link. You're our hero. Here's a life heart. We know you can beat Ganon.
Look what has happened.
In the darkest nightmare hour, when not moon nor sun has risen, I take Zelda in my power. I shall keep her in my prison.
I may be old and ugly, but I still know a few tricks. Bring some grapple berries. I'll show you a good one.
Stir the berries in the tub. Let the juices soak the glove. Let Link fight and never cower. For his glove's a glove of power.
Wow, thanks!
This shield both sword and spear deflects, but cannot stop the vilest curse. This crystal makes the shield reflect,
this one.
cursing the cursor with twice the curse. Before you face the foul fiend Ganon, you must conquer Fortress Central, where the treasure of death is hidden. Bring it to me. Be gone.
Hey, Zelda, wake up!
What? Link? You've saved me!
Look and see Goronu.
Wake up, sleepy bones. Find the living and cut their vile throats. I may be hideous, but after a year of being frozen, you will beg to join me. You can't kill me. No, no, no.
Very smooth animation.
See how Harlequin captures Coridians?
You lose.
Do you know what it means when you lose your last ruby? Now you work for me. Take him away. I'd say your chances are 1,000,000 to none. But let's have fun, anyway. Now you see me, now you don't. Lucky shot.
Golly!
You're doing great, Link. You are our hero. Here's some water of life. Drink, Link.
The stars are made of ice. Thus the night is cold. Bring the crystal from Saragon, and I will prove the light of ice penetrates more than fire. Now, if we make a simple vacuum and spin the ice just so. There!
Look how Militron makes his warriors.
Worthless Coridian, you must be hardened with fire. Go and kill!
A113.
Now you must die! Feel the fire of war! Oh my goodness, this is awful!
My hero! Won't you please jump across that little old chasm and cut my daddy's chains? Pretty please, have a heart.
Please, Link, jump and cut these chains. The Arpagus are driving me crazy. Thanks. Say, you have a fire diamond, don't you?
Sure.
Then let me fix your sword. Let's see how it works.
Wow!
Where are you heading, partner?
I'm going to fight Glutko.
Don't fight him, feed him! Something spicy. Know what I mean?
Through the eye of Glutko lies the shrine of Koridai.
I'm simply famished.
No!
It tastes like a Dyra. Perhaps just one more? Oh, goody! Mashed Link for the main course! Uh-oh!
Consider Lupe the most dangerous of Ganon's minions.
With this ruby, I replace your soul. You will obey. Ow! Ow! I spy with my eye someone who must die. I will not die. Oh!
What a world! What a world!
At last, you have the vision to find my house. Now you will see the sand krumis that prevent your approach to Ganon. Go with many blessings.
Join me, Link, and I will make your face the greatest in Koridai, or else you will die. No! Not into the pit! It burns!
Ugh, why'd you do that?
I just saved you from Ganon.
You did not.
Well done, Link. Ganon is once again imprisoned. Come. Look, already Koridai is returning to harmony. The birds are singing. Isn't it beautiful? Golly! As it is written, you, Link, are the hero of Koridai. I guess that's worth a kiss, huh? Ha! I won!
Zelda, Duke Onkled is under attack by the evil forces of Ganon. I'm going to Gamelon to aid him.
But Father, what if something happens to you?
I'll take the Triforce of Courage to protect me. If you don't hear from me in a month, send Link.
Impa?
Don't worry, Zelda. The Triforce of Wisdom promises the king will safely return.
Enough. My ship sails in the morning. I wonder what's for dinner.
Oh boy! I'm so hungry, I could eat an Octorok.
Right back, folks. I'm back. I had to refill my Lon milk. Let's go. Let's finish this.
A whole month gone, and still no word.
I'm certain he's all right.
Yeah, that old Ganon's no match for the king.
Link, go to Gamelon and find my father.
Great! I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos!
Later still. Okay.
Wake up, Impa. We're going to Gamelon.
All right, dear. I'll get the Triforce of Wisdom.
Course I'm on your side, but I still have to sell the stuff. Just pick what you want. I'll handle the rubies. Sorry, Zelda. Not enough rubies. You'll have to wipe out a few more gorillas to get that.
Everyone ran when the Gleeok came, but monsters know better than bothering me. Here's a shroud that scares the raps off Gibdo.
For the dead shall rise, and the living shall be their slaves. She must be stopped. The shroud! No! It's gone!
Hello, dearie. Oh, just a minute. Isn't it lovely? Bring some fairy dust and I'll make it a magic cloak. Oh, good. There. Now you can sneak up and give a monster a good shot before he sees you. Those darn Moblin have eaten everything. I'd give anything for an Arpago's sake. This'll make a great omelet. Here!
Thanks. Nice jump over the Goma pit. Here, have a drink. Thanks. Hey, there's a fisherman trapped in the fish head.
Really?
Thanks. You saved me. That's the last time I'm going fishing. See you in Sakado. Look, I got a new job. Hey, bring a heat crystal. I'll fix up your sword. Let's see. That ought to do it. Works pretty good. Aren't you a mite puny to go up against Ganon?
I'll do all right.
That's the spirit. Bring some Hanyu Spore if you want a bit more punch. You're back. Now give me your glove.
Hey!
Don't worry. Here.
A power glove. Great!
We have frozen the fountain of life. Oh, that was good. We have made evil.
Let's bring the darkness down.
All our lovely evil ruined now.
What a world! What a world!
dust. Here's a life heart. And some fairy dust. Have some water of life.
Greetings, Princess Zelda. Do you have any Arpagos feathers? Good. Then let us make a cape from your shroud. Here, I must be off.
Oh my! It looks like everyone's been taken to Taikogi Tower.
This is illegal, you know.
My cakes will burn! Come on, hurry! It's awful! Mayor Cavendish has been chained in the tower! Oh, my cakes! Come see me in Sakado!
You dare defy me? You will die!
Guess again, Iron Knuckle.
He's dead. Let's get out of here. Oh, the indignity. Please, Your Highness, would you kindly cut the chains that bind me?
Ouch!
Thank you, Princess. I managed to conceal this magic lantern. I hope it can be of use.
Your friend Link could eat 10 of these.
At least.
Ha! The Arpagos will die for them.
Do you see anything?
Yes? Oh my! Your father has been captured.
What about Link?
He's been in a terrible fight. I can't tell what happened. Oh dear! Wizrobe has captured Lady Alma.
I'm not afraid of you.
Ha! Then wait here until you are. Not the disintegration spell!
Link told me about you.
You know Link?
Sure. He gave me his canteen for a kiss.
You kissed him?
Here, it's empty anyway.
Look how your father was captured.
You are my prisoner.
Hey!
Silence! Hectan, keep the runt in chains.
Yes, master.
Hectan is dangerous.
Ready? Am I here, or here, or here? Next. You've killed me!
Good.
Duke Onclid betrayed the king.
I know.
Strike the head of the portrait to enter Onclid's chamber.
Thanks.
Don't hurt me, Zelda. I'll tell you the secret way into Resong Palace.
You better talk fast.
Go all the way left and move the rock. This key opens the gate.
I'll make sure he doesn't get away.
This light will penetrate the dark around Ganon, but only the wand can defeat him. Good luck!
Oh dear, Omfak is guarding the shrine.
Whatever I see, I shall devour.
Got him!
It's too dark to see Ganon, but the Triforce says you can only win by falling. I wonder what that means.
You dare bring light to my lair? You must die! Ah, the chains! No! You haven't seen the last of me!
Father!
You saved me!
Here's the traitor, Your Majesty. Please, Your Omnipotence, have mercy.
After you've scrubbed all the floors in Hyrule, then we can talk about mercy. Take him away.
Yes, my liege.
I wonder what happened to Link.
Oh, he was a bore anyway.
Stop looking at yourself.
What happened?
Nothing, Link. We were just about to have a feast.
Great!
Okay. Alright. Well, folks, that's going to be the end of this stream. Thank you for joining me, for those who did. For those who joining me on YouTube, well, suggest your ideas in the comments below. As always, support me both on Twitch and Patreon. Through Patreon, brings ideas to the channel, and through Twitch, keeps you up to date far faster than YouTube. Like I said, I'm going to be keeping up this stream all the way till Tears of the Kingdom releases. I was able to collect a lot of materials this round on Breath of the Wild. Alright. Until next time, everyone, I'm Lucas. See ya.